I finally damn did it. I did it. I goddamn did it. It's over with. I finally beat the game in 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to fully beat the whole campaign. I literally just killed the last pinnacle boss in the sea. That was a cool little fight. But my build's like super fast, so the fight didn't really like last long and stuff like that. But uh, when it came through the whole content, I mean, just super crazy. Like the King's March, the whole sea pinnacle boss and the meteor, that was kick ass. The Delirium boss, that was super cool. That was like they did a really good job with the storyline with that whole Delirium thing. It's too good. I don't want to spoil it, but man, they went really hard and deep on that one. That's really good content right there. Ritual was okay. It was interesting. I think they could have notched it up a little bit better or made it more like crazy like Delirium because Delirium's was more impactful. But Ritual was okay. Like, it wasn't too bad. Breach was awesome. That was cool. That was cool content. The Val Temple, like everyone hates Temple. I didn't like the whole Temple thing. I think everyone's done with Temple. So the whole Temple quest line was, it is what it is. And Abyss was okay too. Pretty fair. I think Abyss storyline content was just on par with Ritual, but for the storyline altogether, the pinnacle boss of Divinity, that was badass. This whole storyline of the end game with the Arbiter of Divinity going to the Origin Tower and all that cool stuff. And I liked how they did the whole sacrificer level 100 character to give everyone on the server a stat point. That was really badass. So overall, the two best storylines in this whole entire game was definitely Delirium and the Arbiter of Divinity quest line. That was super long, but I mean, just to let you guys know, like I only did, how you go to the tower and you can select certain places to delete. I only deleted this area and I deleted this area. Everything else, I did this manually. So I did all this leveling one by one by one by one by one. So the fortress took a week alone, like finishing all of this, and then all the other storylines took a full day each. So yeah, let me see if yeah, that's King's March, that's one, Delirium is two, Ritual is three, Breach is four, Temple is five, and Abyss is six. So yeah, the whole Fortress content, because I didn't cheese my way through it. Um, I only did all the stat points for two areas, for this bottom here and this bottom over here. But that took a whole week, and then the rest of the content took a day each. So I'm stuttering a lot. I'm tired as hell. I don't give a damn. I mean, holy shit. I mean, what a goddamn game. Like, what a crazy ass game. Like, this is crazy. Crazy, 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 goddamn crazy. Like, that was a super long grind. Like I'm not gonna lie, that was ridiculous. I did all the masters. All the masters are completed. All of it's completed. Like 100% done. All the quests are done. I think there's a little pop-up menu. Uh, yeah, super 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 happy. I'm really happy with my build, and I'm actually gonna talk about my build a little bit because a lot of people have been seeing me asking questions like, "Yo, bro, like, how are you immortal? Like, you're like face tanking like all the DPS and all the damage and all this crazy stuff." And to be honest with you, the build's not even complete at all. I only have 2,000 mana. My ward is only 800. I want to get it up to like 1,000 plus. My energy shield's only 700, and my life is only 1,300. But I'm taking all the hits pretty hard. I just had mass generation going all over the place. So is regenerating, energy shield is regenerating, mana is regenerating, and ward is regenerating. So I have so many layers that are just always, replenishing. So it is what it is. So what else? I got not I got idolatry. So I turned all my rune slots into idols, and all the idols suck. Like the only good idol is the idol of Rakish. Um, I did idol of Silk because I actually got rid of all the rage support gyms. And if I'm near, like, it's like a free gym slot. That's the way I looked at this. Because if the minions are hitting enemies in combat the whole time, and if I'm in the presence, we're just cruising down the line. It's like literally a free gem slot. Like they get their 30 maximum rage, so there's really no point. I mean, in hindsight, concept, right? But there's really no need to have a rage support gem taking up a slot when you have this. So that's the way I looked at the Idol of Silk. So that's how I'm thinking. So all my companions get rage, and all of them do a random extra damage as a random element. That's what I did. Um, yeah, I mean, you know, I, I'm just super happy. I'm just super happy. I'm just super hella tired. Like my brain is all over the place. Like holy shit. Oh yeah, okay. So I get to talk about the hyena situation. So my whole goal was to be a full hyena summoner. So uh, I was gonna do Wrathbreaker, one Sun Clan, one hyena essence, because the only way to get the hyena dogs is to find them in an essence, and then you can unleash the essence and capture them. And then there's like a chimera version that looks like a hyena. So that was my original goal, was I was going to get those hyenas, and then everything else was going to be specters. Like I was going to get the darkness belt. I actually have the darkness belt. Let me pull it up. Where is the darkness belt? Let's see. Where did my darkness belt go? Hmm. I know I do have it.
I need more time.
Where did I put it? Huh. I have no idea where I put my darkness belt at. So anyway, so basically what the darkness belt does is that it gives you more sockets here, and then you can add idols to it and make idolatry ascendancy class more stronger. So that was my whole goal, was like I was gonna get the bell, I was gonna do the helmet version, I was gonna do the idol of Rakish. Then it turns into like 16 plus, and if I get like a super godly darkness, you can actually go higher in the percentages. So that was my original goal. I was doing my whole steps. I was going to do the whole Spectre thing, and then while I was in the middle of doing the Darkness belt, at the same time, I found out information about the new belt of the Minion belt, and it's basically the Minion belts are like Mage Blood for Minion belts, and I just like, you got to be kidding me! Like this is super insane. So this belt gives melee splash, gigantic. I tried the gigantic version. It's not that great. I maybe they need to increase it to like 8 seconds or 12 seconds. But the 4 seconds for them being gigantic and it goes away in 4 seconds is kind of, it's not that great. So if you guys are wondering, I wouldn't highly recommend that. I can only think of that if you're doing like some kind of self exploding minion build that they're just going to die in 1 second anyway and respawn. Um, but gigantic as a normal minion build is not that great. But yeah, it has the movement speed, the melee splash, and eventually I'm gonna craft this belt right here to get the +2 to minion. I'm gonna do the +2 to minion skills with this belt. So yeah, this belt can get +2 to all levels to minion gems. So like this is literally the mage blood of minion build. Um, so that's why I was thinking with the Idol of Silk. So I got the belt and I said, okay, what else in the game can give free gym slots for my minions? So the belt does that with the melee splash. So I was able to remove the melee splash out of the build, and then I removed the rage 3 out of the build because of the Idol of Silk. So it's kind of like a uh, let's see, this is a 7 link and an 8 link. So kind of you have to think of it like that. Like this, the way that I have it set up is kind of acting like a 8 link, which is pretty cool, right? Um, and then with the idol of, I don't want to pronounce his name because I'm so damn tired. I'm kind of thinking of this as another gym slot as well because it gives 20 extra damage of a random element. Um, so like the, what you call it, the attunements, like the fire attunement, the lightning attunements, the cold attunements. They do random element of, it's 25%, and this one's 20, but you get the gist of it. So So it's kind of like a nine linker in a sense, and I plan on getting warlords, increasing my presence range, because it's pretty low. It's not that great, but I'm always near the minions anyway all the time. Like I'm like face to face with the pinnacle bosses. I'm face to face everywhere with the minions, so I'm always in the presence. But I do want to get this a little bit bigger. That's one of my goals and objectives. And then I switch out the weapon from the Hammer of Faith to get more spirit and a +3 to minion skills. There's actually an upgraded version uh, of the reason why I switched to this weapon, because it can actually be upgraded into this one. So this is a more stronger version, but it requires more attributes. And I got the corrupted version, which the intelligence requirement is much lower, but still I still need like 50 more intelligence to wield this mace. So, but yeah, the damage is higher, the base stats is a little bit stronger, and then when I have better resistance as well, I'll actually I'll find this weapon in a 3 socket one, and then put an iron rune into it, and it'll be all good and gravy. I captured a lot of beasts. I have a lot of crazy, insane, weird setups, but that's for a different video. Going more into the Wrathbreaker build. But yeah, man, like the way that I'm doing it right now with this build, I'm pretty much immortal, killing all the pinnacle uh, bosses. I'm really confused about the Uber Pinnacle bosses because like I've been trying to find like answers to like what's going on with the Uber Pinnacle bosses, and like if you go to the shop here,
Please.
I mean I've been so busy just trying to beat the content and farming my gear and what I'm going to do with my build. The whole finding out what the Pinnacle boss situation is. So yeah, they don't have the other version of the Weather Crisis where you can make the Arbiter of Ash, the Uber version. I don't know if they got rid of that, so that's what I'm gonna look into. Because now the next part is doing the Uber Pinnacle bosses. If there's any Uber Pinnacle bosses, I don't know if they removed it, so I'm a little bit worried about that because it would make no sense. I hope that there's like still the T4, T3, T2, T1 situation with Pinnacle bosses going on still in the game. So I will look that up. But this is just a fresh take. I know this video is going to have a lot of stuttering. I'm going to sound like a madman, but I fucking did it, guys. We did it, man. Like the game is done, it's completed. This patch is a 10 out of 10 for me. I will do a way better video of my review of the game. There's some things I don't like, but like the things that I don't like is reasonable for like one of the situations is where is it? I'll just pull it up. Is that when it comes to tame beasts, we cannot tame or we cannot trade it. So for the beast to be account bound, I think that's a really bad decision. Game design, a really bad game design decision. Um, I've been talking to a lot of people, and then people are just kind of fatigued trying to find the beasts that they want to capture, and it'd be nice for them to trade and find the ones that they want. So if they can add that in the game in the future, where we're able to trade these beasts off, that would be great. But um, yeah, but this is one of the little things I want to mention. Like we cannot trade our beasts. Um, Monster effectiveness and maps is like the new rarity item tier. I think they should just get rid of item rarity and monster effectiveness and just make the pool drops all natural. Like if the maps, the harder the basically if you're doing a monster level that's like zone 83, 84, um, the natural item rarity and natural item quality should come with more higher the content that you're doing, not where you can just get it from tablets and you can just do these weird farming and break the game. So little issues like that just need to be talked about. But I'm way too tired to even mention. I just wanted to mention a few of these. I'm tired as hell, peeps. It's 2 weeks. I'm super excited with this build. I'm excited with everything with this game. I'm glad that we made an awesome community. That makes me get up every day and make this amazing content for you guys and make the game much easier for you guys. I try to do everything organized as best as I can. So now that the game is fully done and completed, now we can focus on making all the builds great and stuff like that. And I will mention that in the next video when I do the the state of the game, the current state of the game, or whatever you title that kind of video, the review of the game, like the full review of the game in a sense. Um, and I'll actually talk about more about how I'm going to be making the build guides because all you need to know, I don't want to confuse anybody. I just want to get straight to the point like I always do. So when it comes to the build guides, all you guys need to know is that the full release of this game is going to come out in December, right? So when December comes, that's it. That's when the game is fully launched. Every unique companion boss, every build guide, I will have a build guide for all of them. It will be 100% completed. It will be 100% done, well organized, and you guys will like it. So that's all I have to say about the whole situation. So thank you guys for being here for me, and you all have a lovely day.